No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
You know,
I know.
You already know. You already know.
You know.
Stop playing with them, you know.
Ain't no stopping them.
Sometimes you gotta understand it's like
They don't understand.
watch your following instead of your lead, you feel me? I definitely understand.
What's the plan, though?
Sometimes you're gonna see that. Sometimes it's
I see it
not
all the
that
time,
easy.
man.
You'll go blind real quick. I keep it on me, you know how I'ma clutch it
I
too.
keep that 40 up.
40 on me, you know how a nigga gone.
Hollow point.
I ain't trusting on no nigga,
Never
you know
that.
me, it's true.
Or no bitch.
Mama say she love a nigga, you know
Okay,
how
she said though.
I'm that nigga come to him,
Been
you
there.
know how I be.
Still that. Always be
I
that.
don't fuck with them and I'ma treat all them niggas perpetrating, you know how I
Never
do.
New Jack City
I'm
shit.
that nigga, I swear to God, I'm a fucking
Sit.
Never
Sit.
been no bitch, you know that's me. I don't
Yeah.
play them games, these niggas play cause I'm a G.
I'm a G.
It's time to get it in, you know just how I'm gonna be. Give me one bitch, give me two, might as well give me three. I've been snuggling on the block for a minute. Only niggas play the guard like I'm a thug, but they know just how it be.
They know
I've been
who
getting
finished
to the money, all them niggas hate on me.
They
Ride
hate
around
me.
foreign whips, they know how it fucking be. Niggas know the sincere, special K, I been a G. Walk up in the club, bag a bitch and might take home 3. She say she in love with me cause I'm a god, that's how it be. And I walk around this bitch and all eyes be on me. Love me cause she know my life is so different, pay the price, I'm that god. She say she want a real nigga and I'm that boss. I don't play no games, nigga, he could get lost.
With them fishes, nigga. I'm a
Swear to
ball.
God.
Yeah, I know.
Take it easy on that nigga, you know how I be. Jersey young nigga, I'm that nigga, always been a G. Jumped up in a Hummer, hit, cocked it by 3. Told that bitch to bring that BMW back here to me. Ain't no playing games, and when it's time to get it in, I don't play with you niggas, I ain't got no friends. I be doubling up the codes to go up I-20 again. To bring back 20, the kilos, I'm gon' win. All them niggas hate a real hustler, I'm gon' get it though. I ain't worked a day in my life, you gotta feel me though. Chasing dough, every day a bitch wanna see me though. Say I'm living like she on my dick cause she love me though. I'm a type nigga that a nigga wouldn't step to. Keep a jet on the hip in case a nigga rush through. Yeah, I got that money, keep 1,000 on me every day. Walk up in the club and you know what the DJ say. Sincere, I don't play every fucking nigga day. I be going places that these niggas never seen today. I'm in the room.
Yeah.
I'm in the B.
Yeah.
I'm in the I.
Yeah.
Niggas gon' hate me cause they know how
What
I'm
it
gonna
do?
I be chasing dollars that these niggas ain't
What
gon'
it
never
do?
see. I'm doing new shit every day, you know just how I be. Step into my lane, you niggas gon' see that I'm a G. And I'm so different than you. I know that niggas
Y'all gotta
be
stop
hating
hating on
me,
real
fucking
nigga, man.
with you.
You know why.
I'm getting to
If you only knew what I did in my life,
you niggas
you know
pussy
why.
than me. Let's keep it true.
Let's keep it true.
Let's keep it true. That's what they say. What it do, what it do. This your boy Gangsta Cat. You already know what time it is. I got the lowdown for the low now, and this is where the fuck it go down. on a motherfucking Thursday, nigga. It's about to be the end of the motherfucking week. It's about to be Friday. All my workers throughout the week happy as hell today. You know they be happy as hell on Fridays. Fridays, everybody like, yes, it's gonna be Friday tomorrow. It's the end of the week. Calais, bring me the charger. I need to get supercharged real quick. Yeah, you know, end of the week. We got a lot of sad news going on, man. We got breaking news, y'all. Breaking news, man. A lot of sad breaking news coming out. Gilbert Arenas' son is in a coma, y'all. Gilbert Arenas' son is in a coma. Shocking breaking news. Fucked up. They were just talking about him going to the NBA. His dad was just, I don't know. I thought his dad was foregoing college. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. If I'm not mistaken, he was foregoing college. Let me see if we get this article, man. This is not good, y'all. This is not good. Sad situation this morning, man. Turn that down, whatever's up in my room. Kaya, Clay, turn that down in my room.
Kaya's supposed to be at work right now.
Why she didn't go?
She said she didn't look at her schedule.
Oh, she can't. They told her she can't get it. They haven't added
No,
it.
she's in it now.
Oh, they made it. Yeah, last night
She
she
said
could.
she didn't look at her schedule.
There we go, y'all. Thursday's the beginning of the weekend. I wish this is the start of my work week. It's the start of my work week, man. Thursday is when I get started. That's when I gotta, I gotta get back on my shit. I can't drink that much on Thursdays. Thursdays, Gangsta Cap got to get back on his shit, y'all. Thursdays is when I get on my shit. So we got motherfucking we got breaking news, man. This shit is sad, man. This shit is sad. This shit is sad, y'all. When I tell you this shit sad, it's sad as fuck, y'all. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Because this kid was about to, man, he had a promising future. When I mean promising future, I'm talking promising future, y'all. Promising. Like when I tell y'all I'm so shocked right now, I'm shocked as shit. I'm shocked as shit right now, bro. This is why I say shit happens so fast, bro. Shit happens so fast. 1 minute you discussing college, you discussing where you gonna go in the future, what you gonna do in life, and the next minute Your parents is at the hospital watching you over a hospital bed. You can't get more fucked up than this, y'all. That's why I say, man, be cautious every day. Be patient every day. Love yourself every fucking day. Because it be the times that you leave the house, that you just going out to go to the store, you just going to go to the get something to eat, and you might not never walk back in that motherfucker. That's why I used to know this family, man. They prayed every time they left the house. Every time they left the house, it don't matter if they was going to the store. It don't matter if they was going to a school event. It don't matter if they was dropping their kids off at school. They always prayed. So, like I said, man, my prayers is going out to Gilbert Arenas today, man, because this, like, I'm hurt for him, bro. I'm hurt for him, bro, because you literally are looking to take your son to the next level, and you working hard in basketball, bro. He might not ever play basketball again. You go from thinking about basketball in college to now you saying to yourself, fuck life. Fuck everything. And as a dad, this shit crazy, bro. And I got a kid too. That's what's fucking me up because y'all know I got a son in college. My son is a couple years older than Gilbert Arenas' son. So that feeling right there is fucked up. That shit is fucked up, y'all. I feel bad for the dude, bro. I feel so bad for the dude. It's not even funny, bro. When I tell y'all I feel bad for him, I feel bad for him, bro. And I don't know if y'all remember Laura. Laura was the girl that was on Basketball Wives. Gilbert Arenas, that she was on Basketball Wives. They said allegedly she.
Oh, they have a kid together?
Yeah, that's their kid. Remember Gilbert Arenas took the ring back from him.
Yeah, but I didn't know they had kids. They got married, so.
Oh, they were married for a long time. They got
Yeah, they did.
They got 3 kids together, I think.
Oh, okay.
All her kids is from him.
Oh, no. That's sad. That's what.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he's supposed to be the man. All right. He's supposed to be the man. That's why I said this shit is fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. That's why I said this shit is a fucked up situation. This is cold-blooded. This is heartbreaking, man. This is what you call heartbreaking. Because you try your best, man. You try your best to make sure your kids, man, stay safe, ain't got no issues, live life right, don't do no drugs, and then they get into a freak accident and put them in a coma. God damn, that shit is crazy, bro. You can't beat this, man. This is like it's one of them issues where you be like, fuck, bro. So it says high school basketball phenom Elijah Arenas, the son of former NBA superstar Gilbert Arenas, was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries after crashing his Tesla Cybertruck early Thursday morning. It's unclear what caused the wreck, but the luxury vehicle was completely mangled on the side of the road of a Los Angeles neighborhood based on images we have viewed. Emergency responders raced to the scene at 4:45 a.m. Okay. That's bad, yeah. This is what I want to know. What is your son? What is you doing out at 4:45 a.m. in the morning? I hope you wasn't drinking, bro. I hope you wasn't drinking and driving. I hope you was not drinking and driving at 4:55 a.m. What are you doing at 4:55? I hope you was on your way to the gym. I hope he was on his way to the gym. I'm not going to speculate right now. But because I know for high school and college athletes, 5 o'clock in the morning, most people like to be at the gym around 5:30. So I'm not going to speculate that he was out partying because it's a weekday. So we're gonna assume that he was on his way to the gym or he was going to a workout. But we're gonna assume that. Most clubs is over around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So I don't think he's coming from a club at 4:55 in the morning. That's a little bit too late. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. That I'm gonna say that I'm praying, I'm hoping that he was going to work out. He had to be at a workout at 5 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully he was rushing to his workout. But that right there, that's kind of iffy. That's kind of fishy. When I see shit like that, that's kind of fishy. 4:55 in the morning. I never like to see shit like that. Never. First thing I say to myself is, what are you doing at 4:55 in the morning? I'll be asleep. That's I'll be asleep. So let's look at this shit, man. Let's see what they got. Damn. Oh man, he hit a tree. Oh shit. He hit a tree. He hit a fucking tree. Oh my God, y'all. You know if it's liquor involved, the first thing they're gonna do is bring it out. If liquor is involved, the first thing they're gonna do is bring it out. Yup, he drives a Tesla. They record everything. The Tesla records everything, y'all. Salute, gang. Salute, gang. Lady Block, Change, Lena, Twin, what it do? What it do? Enlightened, what it do? T-Pain, what it do? Y'all know how we do. Salute to the gang, man. Salute to the gang. Y'all come on in and fuck with your boy, man. Y'all come on in. Fuck with your boy. Show some love this morning. Y'all go show some love, man. Yeah, throw stuff in the garbage. They need to go in the garbage, man. So he hit a tree, man. I thought he hit something else. Allegedly, I take that back now, y'all. I take that back. He might have been drinking, yo. He might have been drinking. Unless there was a malfunction with the Tesla. Unless there was a malfunction with the car. Hopefully there was a malfunction with the car. But 9 out of 10 times when you see somebody run into a tree like this, it's because they were abbreviated. 9 out of 10 times when you see somebody run into a tree like this, it's because why are you taking her outside in the backyard where it's fucking raining? Why not just take her for a walk? So she gonna have to walk with mud all through my house. No, you just stop being lazy and take her for a walk. It's okay to walk her. Dogs gotta go for a walk. That's what dogs do. It's like you just don't understand that. That's your job. Take the garbage out and do the dog. Not just always just let her outside. Take her for a walk. On rainy days when it's wet outside, she goes for a walk. All you're going to do is go upstairs and sit in the room and do nothing and be on your phone. It's okay to take 15 minutes and take her for a walk. It's what normal people do. They take their dog for a walk. Put on some damn sneakers and take her for a walk. Damn. So hard about that. Dogs gotta go for walks. All you gonna do is get on your damn phone. All right, y'all, hold up. Put my shit on the charger. Twin said, I'm sure it's a malfunction, and shook him up. I doubt he's outside on a school night that late. Shit, we don't know. We don't know. These kids are spoiled. These kids get to do what they want. Unless he was on his way to school. Could he been on his way to school? 5 o'clock in the morning. I know here in Texas, some people are go to school. They have practice in the morning. I used to have to drop my son off at practice at 5 o'clock. So he could have been on his way to school. I don't know. Could have been on his way to school. He could have been on his way to a workout. He could have been on his way to a workout. He could have been on his way to school. Or he could have been just coming home. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think he was drinking and driving. I think them fucking Teslas are not what y'all think they are. I keep telling people anything that's programmed can malfunction. I don't trust them cars. I never trusted electric cars, y'all. I never trusted them. And don't these cars drive themselves? Do the cyber trucks drive themselves, y'all? Are those the self-driving cars or no? Definitely gonna be a payday. I believe it was a malfunction, twin. Twin, I believe it was a malfunction. Okay, so they do drive themselves. I believe that's what happened, y'all. I'm thinking that he let the car drive himself and it malfunctioned. This might be a big problem for Tesla. I'm telling you, I would not trust no car driving for me. I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't trust no car driving for me. I don't want you driving for me. I don't want my nigga. I don't want my hand. I don't want my life in nobody's hands. I don't want my life in nobody's hands. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Is there any way that we can fix that black car in the front?
Wow.
She wants to pay for it. She said she don't have to buy a new one. She can pay for it.
She can get it fixed, yeah.
Because there's nothing wrong with the air heat, everything.
Ain't nothing wrong with the car. She just get it belt. But the belt only snapped because of oil, so I could just all I have to do is fix the oil leak.
Well, I told her to find somebody at a CTE mechanic building.
But if you can do it, that's extra great.
But if you can have somebody, if you know somebody at the school that can do it,
I don't socialize.
Maybe that's if I think of some people want to make a mechanic.
We don't have a mechanic.
yes, they do.
Okay.
Well, they be having like open weekends.
We'll talk about it though.
I mean, I know friends that work on.
Yeah, I'm thinking they malfunctioned too. I'm thinking that the car was in self-drive mode. I think it's early in the morning. I'm thinking it's early in the morning. You're on your way to practice. You got to be at the gym at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Pay attention, y'all. It's early in the morning. You got to be at the gym at 5:30, 6 o'clock. You put the car on self-drive mode, and the car drive you right into a tree. I'm going to tell you what happened, y'all. Gilbert Arenas' son, getting ready for college. Nice basketball player, putting in work. He got to be, it's 4:55 when this accident happened. That means he had to be at the gym probably 5:30, 6 o'clock. Most people work out 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock. This right before school. So he probably had to be in the gym at 5 o'clock, 5:30. I'm going to get me a workout in, take a shower, go straight to class. And if it's like Texas, they school, their first period is basketball or football. So they go right into practice, into basketball practice. Pay attention, y'all. He had that shit in self-drive. He probably thought he could get him a couple more minutes of sleep before he got to the school. I do not trust these self-driving cars. Don't do it. I can't do it. I would never do it. Trusting these self-driving cars is like putting your life in somebody else's hands. Y'all see this shit? Pay attention. There's no way that he hit this tree head up like that. This has to be a malfunction. It has to be a malfunction, y'all. It has to be. Look at that. That's straight up. That boy was asleep. He was asleep when that car went into that tree. He was asleep. He didn't even see it coming. He went straight into the tree. These cars are going to start doing this more and more and more. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all keep fucking with these self-driving cars if you want. Y'all keep fucking with them. I seen one story where this girl was in a self-driving car and the shit just took control of its own and went off the cliff. I'm talking about out of nowhere, the car just started malfunctioning and she went right off the cliff. The whole family died. The whole family died. They tried to say she committed suicide. Come to find out the car malfunctioned. Why would you want to drive any car that has the capabilities to malfunction, take over, and drive you in a direction that you don't motherfucking want to go? Let's be honest, y'all. Why would you want to drive any vehicle that has the malfunctions to take over your vehicle and drive you to locations you don't want to go? I don't want to be in no car that powerful. You feel me? I'm good.
No, what happened here?
I believe that Gilbert Arenas and Laura's son, the Tesla, malfunctioned.
I wouldn't be surprised. People have had a lot of issues with them. I don't know if you've seen that viral video of that guy. I guess he had I think it was his Uber or something like that, had got to pick him up, and it was self-driving car, and it was going crazy in the parking lot, taking him in circles. So he calls whoever, I guess, and they're like, oh, is it malfunctioning? He's like, listen, I got somewhere to go, and this thing can't get out the parking lot. It's going around in circles. Mm-hmm. Like, just, it's a machine. Anything that can be programmed, it can be misfunction. Mm-hmm. So to take you where you're not going. It's very true. You ain't going nowhere near.
Yeah, so that's why I said, why would you want to have a vehicle to take that has the power mechanisms to control your vehicle?
Because people like that you have a car that has the mechanisms to be self-controlled. But it's a weird logic. But we're right by that. But it's the same thing that can harm us.
But where there's a way to where we like that logic of being controlled and be drivable by itself, it also can fuck up your life. Because if this car decides at any time to malfunction, or better yet, if somebody's able to hack into your computer and wire your car, they're literally in their home running your car like a remote control car.
Right. That's why when people in the beginning were going to sleep behind the wheel and letting the car take them to work, and they were getting pulled over, and people were using the excuse, well, it's a operating car. You are still the owner and operator of this vehicle at all times. But if you malfunction, there's really nothing you can do about it. But that's why you have to be coherent when dealing with these mechanical cars. You're basically letting your computer take you wherever you want while you're asleep.
You can't, and that's a dangerous shit.
No because button, and you're not aware because you're knocked out, and
you can't stop it or nothing because you're asleep.
Right, because we have malfunctions in gas cars. Mm-hmm. So a malfunction in in a computerized car,
it's gonna happen.
Right. It's gonna happen.
Our computers malfunction. I could be sitting here on my computer right now and it malfunction.
Right.
We started having cars that were computerized, right? When Cadillacs, GMC started putting computers in cars,
right?
And just for little shit, we started malfunctioning. The lights started fucking up.
So then
we started having
start like what the hell?
So we started having
one thing was affecting the other.
Electrical issues was happening when they started putting computers in cars. The CPUs started going out. When we didn't have computers in cars, cars just was so easy to fix. They ran off gas and it was boom. As soon as we started putting GPS system in it, we started doing this computer chip and fixing the unit in the front where it's more computerized. Now that causes what? It causes problems with your car. When one thing don't work, it's causing another thing not to work. Now you got electrical issues. Your lights won't go off. So that when your lights don't go off, now you got to unplug your all types of things.
All you need to do was use it as transportation to get from point A to point B. Now you're the freaking spaceship that you can't operate.
But my point that I'm trying to make is we knew then that this technology was not good for cars because it was what? It was causing malfunctions to other shit. What made us in the right world say that we was going to go above that and make our cars be able to drive themselves, do all this stuff, and then not think that there will ever be malfunction?
Well, they know that it's going to be a level of malfunction when they create these cars, because every car that has ever been on this road has had some type of recall. So when you build these things, not all of them are going to be perfect. Some of them are going to blow up. Unfortunately, remember I like the Kia Tellurides. They've been setting on fire. I thought those were cute for Kias. They've been setting on fire.
And you said the key thing. If you're really going to worry about batteries blowing up, it's an electric car.
Right.
You put that electric car on the charger. Oh, you charged it too long, it blows up.
Right.
Just like any battery, right?
Right.
So pay attention. These cars are going to be our worst nightmare. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though these cars are being made in America, China still are supplying the parts for these cars. China is still supplying computer shit and the programs to make these shits run. That's why when they made that movie, what was that? Don't Leave the World Behind or something, and then all the cars were stopping and they was doing certain shit and they were driving the cars and niggas was in the car and the car was moving and going what they want. Bro, you're literally putting your car on a motherboard.
Yeah, we were under attack, so they were controlling the computers to block all of our highways.
But that's my point. You don't know if at any given time somebody is behind a motherboard controlling your car. Because if it's driving itself, that means the mechanisms and the technology that Tesla has, where it has the camera all to see all angles, it's driving so that means that it has a database somewhere, just like an iPhone.
Right, just like I told you, the guy called and was like, "Listen, this thing is malfunctioning," so somebody can call.
So there's a database somewhere where at any given time somebody could take your fucking car and drive you into a brick wall. And that's what happened to him. I don't think this was a coincidence. I think somebody was controlling that car. It just happened to be Gilbert Arenas in there. And I think this is going to start happening more, and more. We're going to see a lot of these electric cars crashing into other cars, crashing into buildings, and we're going to be under attack through the cars. What better way than China to say, "Oh, y'all want to fuck with us with these tariffs? I know how to play with y'all and play with us little by little." And you don't think they know who own the cars? Who gonna be next? Deion Sanders' son? See, y'all wouldn't even realize it when you start seeing all these celebrities and kids who drive these expensive cars start getting into accidents, start getting smashed up. Pay attention. That's what they'll do. That because you just like we keep what we do. What you say? We keep a inventory. We keep a tally on shit like all the white people, the census. They know who drive what cars. Oh, Shaq got him a Tesla. Oh, he got him a Tesla. He got him a Tesla. They know what you got, my nigga. So they know how to get to you. Oh, we just gonna fuck his car, crash his car while he in it. They see you on camera. They got a camera in that bitch, so they know when you driving it. Oh, we got We got Shador in the Tesla. Let's get him. Boom. Now you go into a wall. Y'all think it's a coincidence? This is clearly, look at this shit. Look at the tree he ran into. He clearly ran right into a tree. How do you run right into a tree in a Tesla? It had to be driving itself. It had to be driving itself. And this happened at 4:55 a.m. this morning. So I'm assuming he was going to basketball practice, right? He probably wanted some extra sleep before he got to practice. Let the car drive him to practice. I'm going to sleep and why take me to practice? Because remember, we used to have to get Q Jr. at practice, what, 5 o'clock? They practice early.
Right. You have to be there. So that means you have to be up earlier to be there on time.
We used to have to take my son to practice at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then they roll into their first period. So I'm pretty sure he probably had to be at practice 5:30, 5:45. So you in a Tesla, that's probably one of the reasons why Gilbert Arenas bought him a Tesla. You want to know why he bought him a Tesla? The convenience. That it could drive you to school. It could drive you home. They think the convenience is a convenience, not realize it's really a threat. That shit is a threat, y'all. You talking about an easy way to lose your life? Go get you a motherfucking a Tesla that's something that control your car. I want to drive my shit.
I mean, these cars are self-parking. Now you ain't even got to turn your wheels to park. They should have just slide you right in to your parking spot. It's so many benefits to people giving it to their kids, feeling like it's a safety for them because you got rear view, front cameras, side cameras, all of these things to help assist them with driving and keep them, road safety. Like if you veer off into the lane, it starts beeping. It's a lot of quote unquote benefits that they sell you on, but in all actuality, the dangers still exist on these cars.
Look, even helicopters are falling apart. Why you think the helicopters is falling apart? Because they still flying themselves. You think the nigga in the helicopter is flying that helicopter? No. Huh? They trying to do the self-driving trucks now. Y'all got them now? See, self-driving trucks. Now they got self-driving trucks out there now, y'all. It's bad enough. We used to have to worry about 18-wheelers with an actual person in that motherfucker. So now they got self-driving trucks out there, y'all. This shit is crazy. Imagine you see an 18-wheeler on the road and that motherfucker driving itself, y'all.
Yeah, someone said insurance gonna go. Now the insurance will go all the way up to insure those. They do.
Imagine that shit.
But companies trying to stay, close with the new technology.
My wife just said her company just has motherfucking self-driving trucks. They just got self-driving trucks, y'all. Imagine an 18-wheeler. So Lane Life, you ain't even gonna have a job no more. Niggas like Lane Life ain't even gonna have a job no more, y'all. If you ain't got your own truck or own your own truck, you about to be out of business. You about to be out of business. They got self-driving trucks now. They got 18-wheelers on the road by their motherfucking self. They ain't got to worry about the downtime. They ain't got to worry about the layover. None of that.
They said progressive better slow it down because I ain't paying no more.
John, I swear to God. John Locke, I swear to God, these niggas got self-driving 18-wheelers now.
Right.
Look it up. They got self-driving 18-wheelers now. You ain't got to do shit.
Oh, he drives some extra.
All the same shit. All the same shit.
That's crazy.
All the same shit. A truck is a truck. They put them shits in everything. Hey, they doing it. Hey, the robot gonna do it better than you. That's the thing about it. The robot gonna do it better than you.
I think a lot of trucks already have cameras on them.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, some of them are like
sensor based.
Truckers have been driving for years, so they can park these trucks, right? But now you have assistant, like just like your car, you have parking assistant, you have all of these other cameras and things that are on there, so that you're like if you're not swaying in and out of the lanes. All of these nice little features that we have on our cars, they put it on bigger trucks.
So they can park their shit in and out with no problem now.
Mm-hmm.
That they can park that shit in and out with no problem. Imagine a truck pulling up, no motherfucking problem.
Imagine him getting out to make sure the truck is parking up and backing up correctly. He's looking, you know what I'm saying? These are like self-driving. These are spaceships now.
Twin, what up?
What up? Now I wanted to hop on and tell you and Kimmy. Last week I was in Arizona all week, and there's this place. It's a massage place. You go into the massage place. Everything's electronic. Like there's no human beings. They have a little dog, a robot dog that has like a little tray on its back, and it'll bring you water. But you talk through a tablet, and you tell the person whatever it is that you want. And that person behind the camera, behind like the laptop, the little tablet they have connected to the chair, they do everything remote. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen. Like they don't do massages with people. They have this machine that grabs you like a person, like you sit your arms in it. So it's like massaging you, but it's a robot. That was the most craziest thing I had ever seen in my life.
Was it the chair?
Yeah, it was a chair, and it comes with a tablet, and you can like turn music on. You'll just say Google, put rain music. The Google does it for you, and they're all talking through a tablet. They were like asking me like, "Are you comfortable? Do you need something?" I was like, "Do y'all have water?" They have like a robot dog that turns on, and it makes like a little bark sound, and it'll walk up to you. I nearly jumped out the damn chair, and she was like, "This is something new we're trying, to bring people in. We're trying to basically catch up with technology."
Mm-hmm.
And it was only $60 for an hour massage. I was like, this is not bad.
Oh, too much technology will kill humanity. And I don't think people understand that, bro. We gonna be like iRobot, my nigga.
But you know what? Because you're not having any person interaction, that tells you that people like not having people interaction.
But that kills humanity.
But there's a lot of but humans have killed humanity. What if you go to a place, right? Say I'm used to going to a traditional place where there's other people walking around. I don't want to be around that. If you go to a place like that and you're sitting by yourself, you have there's people that like it. That patronize being alone and just dealing with technology.
But is it good for what we're going through right now?
No.
All I'm saying,
sometimes you need that break, maybe mentally, from people. But I don't think we need to be without people.
Like I said, when you kill humanity and you kill the human interaction of shit that's going on, we're fucked.
Yeah. Especially when they train your kids' minds to even just with the stuff that they're watching, everything's technology based. We're losing personality. So it's kind of like you're not really missing out on nothing. You don't even want to. That's the thing. We don't even want to work at these places. So when these places kick you out and replace you with robots, it's kind of like, well, damn. Like, I mean, what do you say to that?
Damn.
Like, what do you say to that? You'd say, I'm not working at Wendy's. Okay, cool. So now we got 6 robots and now nobody can work at Wendy's.
I wish it was just them places though.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Like you just said, they put it in a massage parlor. Like they putting it in your neighborhood grocery stores. They're putting them in your fucking and your banks. Your bank teller is going to be a robot. Like it's getting to the point where we're losing humanity. Like everybody, you're going to go out into public and everything you deal with is going to be a robot.
Now you're not lying. You really aren't lying, because when I went out there, they thought I was so weird because I was talking to them, like to the store clerk, but they have a machine. And like even in the gas stations, you sit your stuff on this machine and it analyzes it like that, Cap. Like it tells you exactly what it is, how much it costs. And the whole time the clerk lady's just sitting in the back on the thing, just sitting there staring at me. And I'm like, hey, how are you? She's like, just put your stuff on the thing. And I'm like, damn, no, like, hi, how are you doing? Is there anything I can help you with? Like, damn, you just basically are a bodyguard. Like, that shit is just crazy to me. Like, humans is just, I don't know. That was a really weird experience. I was telling my mom that, like, I ain't never been somewhere where everything's technology based, even the bus thing. oh, don't talk to me, just scan to get on the bus. I'm like, damn, y'all don't speak anymore to people.
Thank you. And that's my whole point. Like Kimmy said, it's bad enough that we already killing each other. So now we stop talking to each other. We stop interacting with each other. Like we just gonna let computers and robots take over everything.
Pretty much. That's why that dude from AI, the dude that made Chat GPT, he's gone. He had a whole book he wanted to come out with explaining why AI not only is a threat to humanity, but how it's damaging like the generation. That man's dead. We don't know what happened to him.
See?
They say he unalived himself, but then on the body cam footage, the cop says it's a homicide, and they touching stuff. And I'm like, how do you have a body cam footage of a police officer, like, what's the word? Contaminating evidence. He picking up everything with no gloves on, Cap. Just touching stuff, moving it around. When the people came, they asked, did you move anything? He said no. And I'm like, what? And his mom was like, it's because of my son was going to expose AI for what he created AI, like the whole Chat GPT thing. He's the one behind it. He was like, my son was going to expose it to tell people like it's going to hurt humanity. And I'm just like, dang.
Well, and I'm smart enough to know that. Because the reason I know that, because it's anything, bro, my stepfather is a computer programmer. He's one of the top computer programmers in the country. My stepfather. He's Indian from New Delhi. He told me a long time ago how the lottery was fake, allegedly.
Yep.
All this shit is programmed. All this shit is programmed. And anything that can be programmed can be deprogrammed. That's why I don't know if y'all know, it was this person who got caught working at the lottery, robbing the lottery. He knew the numbers. He knew the numbers every time. Why? Because it's a program.
Exactly. But Kat, we can pay, but we have lottery money, but we broke. Somebody can hit the lottery for $1 billion, but we broke as a country. Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's why I tell people I knew this shit was going to be bad, because if we deal with computers all the time and they malfunction. We be playing on our laptop and be like, oh shit, and you have to tap it because it do something wrong, something ain't right. It take you out of something you wasn't supposed to take you out of. So what makes you think? What makes you think in a million years that if you get a self-driving car, that something can't malfunction and that self-driving car drive you right into a wall, drive you right into a tree, or that self-driving car, like if it's computerized, don't it rain? People, don't water make things malfunction too? Like we have cars right now where water leaks into certain spots, right? Am I right, Kimmy? The water leaks into certain, we be like, how does water get in here? So if you're dealing with an all-electric car that's all computer generated and programmed, you don't think that it's going to have eventually over years going to have water that's going to get into the computer, shit that's going to hit into shit? Like, bro, or better yet, we got GPSs right now that don't see certain shit on the GPS. You be like, it's a store right there. It's a store right there, and the GPS don't show the store. Or it don't show the street, and it's a street right there. So what if that GPS on that Tesla didn't even see that tree and thought he was making a right turn?
Exactly.
That's why I don't trust it. I think when you give too much power to a computer, humanity is fucked.
Exactly. But not only that goes back to us being, really, it comes down to us being lazy. I mean, they do that in all areas. You saw what even Ozempic hit. Nobody even cared about the side effects. Or when the COVID,
What's that? What'd you say?
Ozempic, like the medication to lose weight. It's for diabetes. People found out, oh, you could lose weight on it. Now all of a sudden, Ozempic's unavailable to people with diabetes. We didn't care about the side effects, what it'll do. People are just excited to hear a shortcut. Oh, I don't have to eat, right? I can just take one shot of Ozempic and I'll not be hungry for myself. I don't have to be disciplined. Great, I'll do that.
Oh, you don't see it all over Instagram?
I would have got under
popping their stomach with the Ozempic so that they can lose. and they even got advertisements for it. It's people are using it as a weight loss, and because it's looking so successful, you're seeing people that was once like overweight looking like really good now and slimming. Everybody has jumped on it. It's like it's an easy pathway. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm about to get on Ozempic." Like this is it's crazy.
But see,
Bro,
people are losing so much
I-
weight. Now they're becoming malnutrition. They're becoming sick. They're getting enlarged. Now they're mad at Ozempic. And it's like, hold on now. None of y'all did y'all's research. You went to the doctor and was like, sign me up.
You want to know what's crazy though? Do y'all notice how we went from at one point in time we were in that stage where they were saying people were too small, and we were in that anorexic stage.
But yeah, anorexia, bulimia, and all that.
Stage, everybody wanted to be small and skinny, and now all of a sudden everybody want the BBLs and they want to be thick. You notice how that shit went from that? I remember at one point in time, people wanted to be skinny as hell.
Right, they wanted to look thin and healthy, like being big, like because we're on the East Coast, right? So it's women are built differently down here in Texas than you see a lot on the East Coast. Now everybody's getting BBL, so it's being a mixture. But usually because everybody's moving and walking and constantly on the go, you have a lot of slimmer chicks. You had women that had bodies and figures, but when we came down here, the chicks are thick. But up north, we'd be like, damn, she's a big girl. We would never, it's not like you're comparing that, oh, she's thick. No, that's not considered thick to us.
Yep,
now,
you're fat.
Right. So now that look is a go for everybody, wherever you are. And they don't even realize that it's taking a major effect on their body. Like those BBLs, you're not going to look like that forever. Eventually, your body's going to change, regardless. Yep. The doctors tell you that whether you want to believe it or not. Then you become transhuman yourself, because in order to keep up with your lip injections, your boobs, your tummy tucks, you're having to constantly go back and get something else done procedure-wise. Yep. So it's like, damn, you never get to be a human basically again, because you're putting all types of chemicals in your body, all types of foreign objects, just to create this silhouette that you deem looks good. But who told you that looked good like that? The public, the masses made you think that's the look. So now you're going to go out to these doctors, pay all of this money, and make them rich, and you get sick, or maybe not even make it out of surgery, and every woman wants it.
Yeah.
Everyone wants it. Whether you're getting a BBL, if women don't get a BBL, they'll go and get a tummy tuck. They'll get a breast lift. They'll go get lip injections. They'll go get Botox. They'll get their nose done. It is so much that I saw this girl the other day. She got her calves done. I don't know if that was a thing. Like, is it that deep that you need to get your calves done?
Yep.
Your calves.
That's what they're saying is beautiful. And even then, it's like no matter how much we hear celebrities, people made fun of SZA, but I'm gonna tell you, I respected her when she tweeted about, for so long she was so insecure about her BBL. And mind you, girls was like looking at one point in time at SZA like that's the body to be, only for her to come back 5-6 years later to say, I really got a messed up BBL and I was really insecure about it for so long. I just now got to a point where I'm okay with it after I got it corrected. But it's like, look at all the girls you've already inspired to go get theirs done.
Right.
And now they can't afford to get theirs fixed like you, SZA. They ain't got a bag and a multi-platinum Grammy like you to drop a bag on a nice, like a real surgeon. They going to Miami and Florida and Atlanta.
Right. Or they going out of the country to get it fixed, because you forget that if you get your surgeries here in the United States, doctors here, like they got certifications for real. They don't want to keep touching you 3 or 4 times and you keep having. So what do? They say, I'm not going to touch you. And you go right out to the Dominican Republic, Turkey, all of those popular places. And those doctors touch you and you don't make it back.
You ain't supposed to be being touched. That's why they be getting.
That's what happened with Kanye's mom. You know, RIP, but that's exactly what happened with his mom. She went over out of the country and damn.
But it's like I said, this is a fucked up situation because but I don't think this is a coincidence. And like I said, I think this could be another way to attack our people too. This is why I also don't like these self-driving cars and these Teslas, because this could be a way to attack our people. We know our Black African-American community like nice shit. Nice, like the first thing they did is go buy Teslas. So now if I can control your car, and I can get rid of you through your car, that's the easy lick. I'm just waiting for you to get behind the wheel and do self-drive, and then I can just throw your ass into a wall or into a tree.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? One by one. And I'm gonna do it sporadically so it don't make it look like the car is really malfunctioning. So we get one every 6 months, one every year. You see what I'm saying? But we really attacking your community, your people, the people we know that we want to get. What did Gilbert Arenas say about Elon Musk or Tesla lately? I guarantee you it's gonna be a video that come out where he was talking shit about Elon Musk. I'm always right. There's gonna be a video where it come out, and all the speculators and all the people like me is gonna start saying this ain't no coincidence. He was talking crazy about Elon Musk. They did that. They drove his son into a tree. Because he didn't just drive into that tree. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He didn't take that car and drive into a tree.
I feel you. I can see that.
He didn't do it, y'all. Look at this tree. Look at this shit. You think he took the car and said, boom, let me go right into this tree. There's a tree on the sidewalk. That car ran into that tree on its own. Look at the Tesla. That Tesla fucked up.
Damn.
So that means that the Tesla had to be going 60 to 80 miles per hour. So guess what? Not only did something take over control of the Tesla, but it sped the vehicle up.
Yeah, because this is like a residential, so speed limit's about 25, 30, right?
Thank you. See, you said what I was about to say. So if that car was going 30 or 25 miles per hour on a residential, it wouldn't look like that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
It wouldn't look like that. Not at
it
no
would have
20.
it has that dent down the middle, but it's not crashing the windshield though,
And the tree doesn't look like it's too damaged either.
It really looked like all he did was take out the fire hydrant.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, a fire hydrant wouldn't have done that much damage if you was going 30. I mean, if you was even going 35, we could say that.
That's how you know that the computer malfunctioned and it sped that nigga up at 60, 70 miles per hour.
And it tells you that these cars ain't made worth of shit. You have more computer, glorification in there than you have like steel. Look at that. Is that the
little paper thin car?
Look at the wheels off the car, bro.
Complete like
them is both of the wheels. Look at the right wheel. Look at the left wheel. Gone. Look at this wheel.
Right. I'm saying that you building cars and trucks, you want that rear and front protection. That shit looks like it's plastic. The whole thing's down in the front.
Pay attention,
like
y'all.
Little paper thin ass car.
Right.
And they got them paying over $100,000
for technology.
For technology.
That's it. But this ain't worth the shit.
That's gonna fuck up and go at 60 miles per hour on you, and you gonna be like, oh shit.
Right.
Stop Tesla. It's malfunction. Tesla malfunction.
Right. So
so the car was on fire because I see it's smoky up there. So the car caught on fire? Yeah, you wouldn't go on no 35.
Yeah, you can see the burn mark on the hood.
Yeah, on the hood. That's why I said, yeah, you wasn't doing no 35. Nah, you was speeding. Okay, Cap, do you think he could have been speeding and not paying attention and maybe a dog ran across the street? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think what else. I mean,
not on a residential 4:55 in the morning. Think about it. It's only a 2-car lane.
Because I'm thinking, what if he booking like maybe 55, 60 down there trying to hurry up, get to practice. Someone runs across the street and then he swerves and hits a tree.
Let me think about it. What do most celebrity kids buy these type of cars for? Why do most celebrity parents buy these kids Teslas?
I don't know.
Because they could drive themselves for the convenience.
Oh, okay.
You can drive. It can drive you to school. It could drive yourself. You can still get that extra sleep in. He probably was asleep when it happened. I bet you he wasn't even awake when it happened.
Dang.
I bet you he was sitting there 4:54 in the morning. He probably just woke up at 4:30. He got to be at school probably by 5 o'clock, 5:30, 5:15 for basketball workouts. He set the GPS in the car, in the Tesla, for the shit to self-drive, and he went to sleep. And that shit ran right into a tree. Now he in the coma. Guarantee you. Remember, it's a school day. That's why because at first I was thinking the same thing you thinking. I was thinking the drinking shit, but then I thought about it. It's a school day. It ain't no weekend. We got to go to school in the morning. He just committed to USC.
All I know is it better not be no malfunction because Gilbert finna get on that podcast.
Oh, he about to sue the shit out of you. Gloria, they about to be rich as hell. They about to sue the shit out of them because it was a malfunction, and they gonna be able to prove it. They're gonna be able to prove it because guess what? That kid ain't never had a history of drinking. He ain't never had that kid is a good kid. He was getting ready to go to play basketball at USC. Not only that, the kid was thinking about foregoing and going straight to the NBA and going overseas. Come on, that kid don't even come on, that's Gilbert Arenas, bro. That's Laura. Laura ain't having that. That he was on his way to school. And it'd be different if it was a 2-car accident. The car went into a tree.
Dang.
I bet you they gonna say that he always let the car drive him to school. It's gonna come out. And that's how they gonna know it was a malfunction. Because Laura and Gilbert gonna be like, he always would let the car. That's why we bought him the car. So it could self-drive him. That's why
he said she was placed in a coma due to smoke inhalation. So he was in the car too long.
Didn't I just say that? Look what James just said in the comments. Hackers can hack into the Tesla computer system and speed it up. Didn't I say that? Imagine somebody using your car like a remote control and speeding your car, making your shit go from 25 to 60 and doing what it wants to. That's why I wouldn't fuck with no computer car. Because if it's computer programmed like Teslas are, somebody could go into the database and play with your car and have your car going fast. They can, and they know who got a Tesla. They know what celebrities got Tesla, who driving Teslas, and they got cameras in the Tesla. So I can look at you while I'm fucking with you. I can look at you while I'm fucking with you through the camera. I'm not fucking with it. That's the easiest way to take us out. Put you in a computerized car and then take over the computer. You got me fucked up. Nigga, I'm going back to my old brohams. I'm about to give me an old ass Cadillac.
No, I haven't think about the classic.
No, bro, I'm about to go back to the old shit.
Because I want to fix one up and do it the way I want to do it. But yeah, they probably a lot easier to deal with.
I wouldn't buy into none of that shit. I'm going to give me an old ass Cadillac. Y'all better leave them computerized cars alone. I'm telling you, them shits is going to kill you.
Nah, for real. They not as good as people think they don't work as good as people think they do.
Why y'all think the helicopters is falling out the sky? Them shits is flying themselves. The nigga that's sitting in the motherfucking chair, he just sitting in the chair.
Well, they've been putting them shits in autopilot.
They've been putting them bitches in autopilot.
Planes do that for years.
And guess what? When they put it in autopilot, the autopilot malfunctioned too. And then that's why the planes go down. Because they be trying to fix this shit and then they can't fix it mid-air.
Right. That's how they know that you're going to have a certain amount of incidences with the car because we've been going through it with
planes
for a very long time.
Bro, when them
They go to a certain area in the sky and they lose signal and it come down. It's computerized. It's the same shit. But when they're creating these objects, they already know we're going to have a certain amount of casualties because there's always going to be a malfunction. There's always going to be a recall. There's always going to be something. These are man-made objects that we're putting together. So they take it's like taking a loss. There's going to be a few crashes out there. And we're gonna get sued.
A coma from smoke inhalation mean that he inhaled so much smoke from the fire because he was in the car that his lungs collapsed. So he went into a coma because his lungs collapsed. His body is infumed with the fumes.
What is that? What's it called, Cap? What do you carbon monoxide?
Yeah, carbon monoxide.
Yeah, carbon monoxide, something like that.
Put it like this. When he wake up out of that coma, God forbid it, he'll be a vegetable. If he live out of this coma,
all right, Cav.
Y'all don't want to do. Y'all don't like the truth. I'm telling you the truth, bro. If you go into the coma from smoke inhalation, if your brain cells are done, your lungs collapse.
Yeah, that was just funny the way you said. Yeah, he could be a vegetable.
It sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. That means he sat in the car while it was on fire because he probably was asleep, like I said. So now imagine you being asleep, then you get into an accident. So now it's 4:55 in the morning. He's not getting out the car. He got to wait for people to run out the house and grab him out the car.
Yeah, because so when you get in a car accident, the system shuts off, so you can't unlock the door.
Exactly. So who knows how long he was in the car before people actually pulled him out. So all that smoke and everything is going into his lungs, going into his brain, going to his mind. That's how come he's in a coma right now. If he wake out that coma allegedly, I pray he's okay. I pray he's okay. But you'll never be the same. You don't recover from a coma like that. I was in a coma. See, what y'all don't know is I got hit by a cop car. Did I ever tell you that, twin?
Yeah, you did.
I got hit by a cop car. I was in a coma for a whole year. I was lucky enough to come out like how I am. And I don't even have all my senses. Y'all see how I do? I'm retarded a little bit. I'm crazy, nigga. So you think that nigga, like, it's hard to come back from a coma and be normal, bro. Especially if you went into a coma due to smoke inhalation. You know what I mean? That mean that's like if you was at the Twin Towers and involved in the Twin Towers and you went in with all that smoke and you ended up going to a coma because the smoke from the Twin Towers fucked up your lungs and fucked up your head.
Not fact. Even them people, them people that wear the hat on their head. That smoke inhalation ain't no joke. Like
that shit that's why they wear masks. Why you think when firefighters wear masks when they go into burning buildings or shit like that? Because when that smoke get into your lungs and your brain, you fucked.
That's true.
So, and that's why I said this is a fucked up situation. This dude was about to go to college, my nigga. Gilbert Arenas talk about his son every day playing basketball. How he's about to go to the NBA. Like this dude was projected top 5 player in his class. And now you going through this? It's them fucking cars. I'm telling you. Leave them fucking alone. Y'all don't want to listen to me.
Nah, that's true.
If you can't control that motherfucker yourself, don't fuck with it.
That's true. I just think it's coincident. It's just kind of crazy because, Gilbert, I watch his podcast. He was just on his podcast about 2 weeks ago, defending, explaining how LeBron felt when his son, was having a life-threatening issue and he almost didn't get to see him play in the NBA and how that must have weighed on him as a father. And I'm just thinking, dang, that's crazy. You just was like, I hope I never have to endure that 2 weeks ago. And now
you got to endure it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's it. That's why I was like, damn, he just spoke about. He was defending LeBron. I think he was against.
And what do we
Stephen
say?
A.
But he spoke it into existence.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, listen, let me tell you something. I read this book. It's called the Game of Life and How to Play It. In this book, it said it basically says if there's a disease and you speak on that disease every day as if you hope you don't get it, eventually you're gonna get that disease. Because in your conscious mind, you create a fear-based mind of something and it ends up happening.
Right, yeah, that's true. Like you pre-manifest it consciously what you're afraid of. Mm-hmm. I hope, and then once you let it out, if you believe in all of that, that's why you have to be conscious of what you speak out. Not everything is supposed to roll off your tongue. But we don't live like that, so it's just
by Gilbert Arenas saying, I hope that I never go through that, and I pray that he, in his conscious mind, that's what he always feared.
Because he believed it, he felt it,
and because he believed it, and once he started believing it in his mind, that's why it came out to fruition.
Damn.
Yeah,
you remember. You read the Bible, like what the book when all that stuff happened, the first thing Job said is the thing I fear the most has just happened to me. Why was that the thing you feared the most and you had it all? You know what I'm saying? Because subconsciously in the back of your mind, you was living in fear and you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Now it's manifesting your life now. I mean, that's true. That's real.
What it is. That's why they say, don't plant that seed. Watch what you say. Don't say shit. That's why I always talk everything positive. Everything I talk in the fruition, what I want positive. I never talk that on some shit because I know when you speak that shit, it's going to happen because you speaking it. But like I tell people, I ain't no dummy though. I ain't no fool. We keep driving these cars, we're going to lose humanity. You keep giving robots come on, my nigga, you giving robots the control of your life. Watch what happens. This is what happens. You giving this ain't the first time it's happened, y'all. I'm telling you, it was. I think it was either in Arizona or New Mexico. A girl was driving with her kids and her husband, and she was in a Tesla, and that shit went off the cliff. They tried to say in the beginning that they committed suicide and all that. Come to find out that it was a malfunction in the computer and that shit drove her speed. Just she couldn't stop the car or nothing.
That's a damn shame.
So imagine, and guess what? She ended up living. Everybody else died, but she ended up living. And they went
that I also believe as well. I believe that.
But it was crazy because it's like, come on, y'all better pay attention. Yo, think about it, bro. Everything malfunctions, yo. There's nothing that don't malfunction. Y'all playing with y'all life, getting behind these cars and letting these cars take you and drive you around. I wish I would. I mean, nigga, what?
But see, Cap, that lets you know how lazy people are. They are so lazy that they will put their life in somebody else's hands just so they don't have to manage their own. Ain't that some shit?
I'm not doing it. Yo. I don't get it. What happened? I believe they have been raining down nanobites into our water supply so they know what we think. What the hell? What the hell does that mean? What's nanobites?
Nanobites, like he said, like raining down into our water. Like they're putting something in the atmosphere so that it gets into our water so that they know what we're thinking. But they gave us Instagram and TikTok. They know what we thinking. We spent all day in those algorithms. They know exactly what people like.
What? They give us Siri. They know exactly what niggas is thinking.
Right. They know everything that we talking. They listening to our phone calls. They watch us on YouTube. They tell you this is the new TikTok food. Everybody go buy it. You know, you already programmed.
They know what we like.
I mean, to be honest, they don't even have to program us. Just type on YouTube whatever title you want to see, and somebody telling you.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us Popeye's chicken. They know who we want.
But like even when you're watching your YouTube or you're watching your Instagram, you're creating an algorithm on there. So when you open up your profile, you're looking at everything you like, right? Because now it's already built. It's not giving you shit that you don't look like because it's already created the algorithm. So they know what you're looking at on average. They know what you're liking and on your pictures or what you're commenting on. Everything is built and it's controlled. Did you watch? Yes. Hold on. I can't remember.
See, and then what my only problem with what Elevated Healthy is saying is you're complaining about, well, he said nanobites, but it's really nanotechnology, but whatever. Tomato. My only problem is you complain about that being in the water, but those are the same things they use for filtering, detecting contaminants and all of that. So the minute they pull it out the water, you're going to be complaining that your water is contaminated. Mm-hmm. But then you're saying you don't want it in the water because it's reading your minds. I mean, you're going to have to sacrifice something, my boy. I'm sorry. You got to sacrifice something. You can't have it both ways now. I want contaminated water because I don't want them to read my brain. Nah, fuck that. Read my brain. I don't want no contaminated water.
How is it reading our brain though?
Oh shit, I don't know. I just know what they use in the water, the technology they use in the water. How? I don't know. But see, I don't listen to people like that because I have a cousin that thinks ice, that Taco Bell and McDonald's ice, he believes that they have like brainwash. He off though. He not all the way there. I have a cousin that believes in that type of stuff. That's why I was like, he just talking. My cousin talk like that. Like he believes that like in the ice of Taco Bell and McDonald's, I don't know why those two places, but he swears since we was kids, they have brainwash ice. Like the ice you chew, it has like brainwash mechanisms in it. Like he one of them people that think the government's trying to.
That's why all them people be going to, because I remember at one point everybody was eating Sonic ice.
He said because I've seen things come on TV that was based on what I was thinking in my head.
Like, oh hell no!
No. Like what? No, I need an example. You know, because you can dive deep into this. Okay, this programming thing if you really want to, and that's how people get lost. But what are you thinking in your head that you're actually seeing on TV? Is it a commercial? Is it a whole movie? I mean, maybe you got an innovative mind and you don't, produce quickly as other people are, and you see your own inventions out in the world. So, like, what are you seeing that you're seeing it performed on TV? I'm curious. Like, how does that work? Like, can you control the TV? Like, you changing the channel to see what you want?
Now that's that's some other shit, right? Control TV with your mind. That's some other shit,
right? You can make some real money with that shit. Yeah, it was Nipsey.
This nigga just quoted Nipsey Hussle.
That's a bad example.
Y'all niggas tripping, bro.
That's a bad example of manifesting.
I thought you was about to say some shit of what you seen. This nigga.
Right, I'm curious now. No, I'm not, because I'm not calling anybody crazy. A lot of brilliant people, who came up with a lot of stuff that we use today, they call them crazy. But I want to know how you see it in your head and then you see it on TV.
This shit crazy, I'm telling you, bro. Fuck these cars, I'm telling you. Yeah, I keep buying these shits if you want.
That's horrible.
Facts. Maybe because I'm not famous and rich, because I don't even see why buy cars that you barely drive. Y'all travel most of the time anyway.
You can see, like, just straight into the tree. Look, just straight into the tree, bro.
It says the hydrant. Did he completely cover up the hydrant?
I don't see no fire hydrant.
Oh no, I was just reading about it. It said the hydrant. But
I think he may have knocked the hydrant over.
Okay.
Because they're saying that he hit a hydrant in a tree, but there's only a cone there, so I think the cone's covering the hydrant.
Oh, yeah, because all I see here is the tree. I didn't even see the hydrant. So I was like, well, is it underneath the car? Like, how did he hit it?
And look, and the workers going about their business like ain't nothing wrong.
But cuz we got a job to do. Trump not
Right,
playing.
you see the boy is still up at the top of the house.
Yeah, Trump not playing.
The guy's still on the top of the house with the blower, the leaf blower.
Them cars look like they plastic, man. I wouldn't be in none of them shits. Look at it. It don't even look right. I'm telling you, they don't even look right to me. I wouldn't be in none of them shits. None of them. Fuck them cars, y'all. I better stop playing with them.
They don't even look good to me. That doesn't look like something I would ride. I don't know. I think people just get fascinated with something that looks like spacecraft and it's new technology and they want it because that's not fly to me. I don't like that.
I mean, but y'all know how it is. Once rap culture stamps it as cool. Remember Sauce Walker got the Cybertruck with the swangers on it, decked it out in pink.
Yeah.
You know, once rap culture stamps it as cool, then everybody gonna follow suit.
Because like when we were younger and we seen cars like that, we'd be like, ew, don't nobody want that.
Corny.
Right. Well, cars are nice and they sleek and they move nice. Nobody wants that look like a box. But nowadays, people want to drive around and stuff that looks like it.
Man, what they gonna do? What they gonna do with your favorite uncle, twin?
Man, you know me, it's Freedom. I don't believe it. I don't believe no white woman. I don't believe it.
What?
I don't believe it. If it's a white woman, I don't believe it.
Bro, see this, but this is my thing. He admitted to it.
He did?
Yes, he said sorry to the girl. In a text message. And asked her, can he see her again?
Oh. Unc, you got us out here rooting for you, bro. You tripping. Okay, but here, Cap, let me say this. And maybe Kimmy, give me your honest opinion. I cannot fathom someone essay me, and then a couple weeks later they say I'm coming over to your house to give you a gift. Why did you allow him to come over your house and give you a gift if he already essayed you the first time?
But twin, ain't that what predators do? Ain't that how they
Yeah, but it's like if you're really a victim and you're really scared, why didn't you call the police? Hey, this man's trying to come to my house.
But listen, that's not how it works when you dealing with a 20-year-old little girl. My daughter's 18. I got a daughter that's 18. When you're dealing with a 20-year-old little girl, 18 to 20, and you are a grown-ass man, 56, 57, 58 years old, the number one thing they do is use their money as intimidation tactics. What? To buy you things.
Right.
The
and she likes the money. She's a young girl. She's 20-something years old.
20, not
right.
20-something.
Okay, she's 20. She could be with any other 20-year-old or 20-something-year-old active player, right? She dating Unc, right? He's older. He's lavishing her with money. So she's taking to go to what you're saying, twin. Why would you allow it to happen again? Because she's going to use this to blackmail him and continue to let him spend his money and try to be sorry. And because that's what the motive is. The money is the motive.
See, and that's why I said I can't side with that. If you were a victim and you were filing charges, I'm gonna stand with you because I get it. That's wrong. But when you go for the money grab first, I can't.
See, but I don't believe that. I think people always think, hey, it starts with money. It don't be like that sometimes. Why? Like, she's a young girl. It is so easy to manipulate a young girl that's 20 years old.
Right.
No, that's true.
Yeah, and young women know that you're getting with these sugar daddies because it's not a new business. Hold on, the sugar daddies have always been older to the young girls. So you know he's to be controlling. You know he's gonna, but you just like
20-year-old girl don't know that.
That's bullshit. They all know that. You got a bunch of baddies spreading all the word everywhere. They doing it. It's been a business.
Cap, that's not her first. That's not her first celebrity boyfriend.
She doesn't
sugar
do all
daddy,
of that.
whatever he is.
I'm saying my 18-year-old little girl don't know she's gonna get with a 56-year-old man, and he's gonna be controlling to her, and he's gonna be these young girls are blinded by money.
And
so
But Cap, your daughter's not gonna sell her body for a gift either.
He's taking the place as her father. You could be at home and have a 50-something-year-old man tell you what to do. So if you're fucking him, it's definitely for the best.
Exactly, but
there it is.
Yes, but it's not to set him up. You're not.
The intention is not.
You're
to
not
set him up.
thinking.
No,
I don't believe that she was thinking.
The intention is not to set him up, but he's not going to be your sugar daddy forever. Before you, so listen to what I'm saying. He's not going to be your pockets forever, right? Because you're 20-something years old. There's going to be a whole new one that comes in. But if this one ever acts up or tries to do me dirty, we just watched last night. We just watched last night a cop video where the guy was trying to put her out the hotel and she was crying and he beat her up. If you ever try to do me wrong, I have this. That is
okay, but I don't think that and this is what I'm telling you. I think you're talking from an older woman.
No, I'm not. I'm talking from a woman.
Okay, but I'm telling you that a 20-year-old woman ain't feeling like that.
If that wasn't the case, then she would be with a 20-something-year-old man. If she wasn't thinking like that, she would be with someone her older.
I mean, Cap, she's an OnlyFans. She's an OnlyFans model. She knows what she's doing.
You're talking about a thought process of somebody trying to be with an older man to get woman, get money and be with that person, and then a thought process of a woman that's being with a man and saying, I'm going to keep me some receipts on him so I can fuck him over. Two different thought processes. Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. That's not what this little girl, I don't believe this 20-year-old white girl was on some Brittany Renner shit. I don't think this 20-year-old white girl.
Why not?
Right. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you why not.
Because she's white, Cap.
I'm about to tell you why not. No, let me tell you why not. Because this girl kept going back and taking abuse after abuse after abuse. They said she took over abuse 100 times. And what I'm saying is that if she was after the bag, she would have got that nigga to put a bag after the first and second time. What happened was that she was a young girl. Now she's 20 now. That means he been fucking her for a minute. Probably since she was 18. Probably since she was 17. He been taking advantage of that little girl. He been using his money as a prop to continue to take advantage of her. He been treating that big little girl like his fucking play toy. Let me do you in the boo-boo when I want to. Let me do shit to you that I necessarily can't do to another chick or the African-American chick or the chick or this person. I know exactly what he was doing to her. He was using her like his little toy mate. But at the end of the day, he got caught the fuck up because he took it when, just like a regular nigga, you think just because, like I said, Tisha Tell said the same thing I said today. Just because a motherfucker give it to you and he let you do this and do that, don't mean you can do it the one day when I tell you no.
Exactly. That's part of the exchange. All that you said is part of the exchange of being an older man messing with the younger girl. The manipulation is going to be there because she is blinded. The same way Cassie, we like, damn, Cassie, we've seen all of these videos. But he was putting her ass on yachts, flying her friends out, and she stayed because that was, now you're already manipulated. But the exchange is always there. Like I said, you can always go get a man at your same age. Why are you messing with an older man, right?
That's how old was Cassie.
Right. She was a young girl, right? Exactly.
And it was easy for Diddy to do the same thing.
It's easier for a younger woman than it is to try to manipulate a woman who's already established. What I'm saying, the exchange is there. Just as you want a young woman that you can manipulate, she gonna allow you to do it so that she can benefit too. Else I'd be dating.
Okay, but let's go. How old was Cassie when she decided to sue P. Diddy? So this is my point. Cassie did not sue P. Diddy 20 years ago. Cassie sued.
Yeah, but it's personal. This shame.
But no. The reason
what I'm talking about is the relationship between the two.
You gotta get my point.
Whenever you decide to sue, is your own personal.
What I'm saying is because they didn't go into the intentions with that demeanor to I'm about to get you for a bag. What it means is I got manipulated. I got
you. He bought him out my house.
That's what you do when you manipulate.
But Cat, but you're saying you're suing them for money. What does that fix? Your accuser, the person that said that hurt you, is still out there free. Wouldn't you want him in jail if he really did these things that are life altering?
Yeah, but they don't want you, bro. But usually, bro, do you not know the average person that abuses and that has somebody that they have as the victim victimized their person for years, even in relationships for years. So you tell him, so like just like in a Cassie and Diddy situation, he was with Cassie for years. She didn't go into that situation saying, I'm about to get you for money, because she could have been sued the nigga years ago and told everything he did.
Why wait until he tells he's getting $100 million deal? 3 days later, you filed a lawsuit for $50 million, but never went to the police, never told nobody, nothing.
No, she said she'd been going to the police. See, if you remember, Kathy went to the police plenty of times. They were brushing her off and paying her no attention.
Oh, I ain't never heard of her going to the police. From my understanding, she's an OnlyFans.
Bro, her friend even went to the police. They was been trying to go to the police on Diddy about the shit he was doing, but he was connected to them. It wasn't until they decided that they didn't want to fuck with Diddy no more that they came to Cassie and said, okay, let's go.
No. I'm talking about with Shannon Sharpe's case, the girl. The white girl, she waited 3 days later to file a suit.
They came to her. She didn't come to them, they came to her.
But what I'm saying though, Cap, is if you had all this incriminating evidence, why wait till now that he's signing $100 million deal to go to court? Why you've had this evidence this whole time? Why pick now to say I want 50 mil? And why not press criminal charges if you have all this evidence?
She wanted 10. All she asked for was
no. She asked for 10 at first, and Shannon told her no. So they said, well, since you're not trying to settle or agree like they did with the football player in Houston, the Texan Watson dude, now we're just gonna sue you for 50. We're just gonna go to court for 50 because he didn't want to settle for 10.
He shouldn't have been fucking with a 20-year-old.
You're right on that. You're right that this does fall on him. But at the same time, why wait till now? Out of all the time you've had this evidence for so long.
The same reason why celebrity wives wait until they about to retire. The same reason why celebrity wives wait until a nigga about to retire to divorce him.
Right. Exactly, but that's what me and Kimmy are saying. These hoes know what they doing. Y'all are planning this out strategically. You know what you're doing.
But this is my point though. She didn't. So she knew that Shannon Sharpe was gonna take the boo-boo when she said no.
No, it doesn't matter what it was going to be. It was going to be something. That's what you're not. Hold on. This is twin. This is clearly an indication on how men and women think is completely different.
Yes, that's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah.
A nigga against the cat will be the nigga to get caught up because he don't know no better. Because he wouldn't see the shit.
I wouldn't take the boo-boo, so she wouldn't be able to get me caught up.
No, it doesn't matter if it was the boot taking the boo-boo. Something is going to be the agenda eventually because you always need something. She's a young girl, like I said, young girl attracted to an ex-football star, and there's a brand new football star, Shador, and all of them running around on the goddamn field. But you got him. So it's an exchange. Just as he wants a young chick to do what he wants her to do and all of this, she is like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this for a little bit because I'm 20. I got a whole line of niggas that I can end up with afterwards, but I'm going to end up with something in my bag just in case I have to use it. You always keep a trump card in your
always.
Right? So niggas is out here really thinking, oh, she like me.
No, we don't. Yeah, no, we don't like. You don't think, Cap, you don't think, you know how many times I'd have been at a nigga house, wait till he leave for work and take pictures of everything up in his house? Everything. Driver's license, anything you leave, I'm taking pictures of. Anything. Because if anything go left, I'm on your ass, Mr. Postman. You got drugs in your house, I'm taking a picture.
Anything go wrong with this transaction?
Exactly. It's going down. You got perks and all that. Great. Picture time.
You didn't be doing niggas like that?
Yes.
Yes, because because men, like you say, men are too. There are times where men will just snap or they'll just go off the deep end and I have to make sure that I'm covered. You get to doing some weird stuff. Look here. You know, dudes blackmail, they get aggressive, they do all that. Look, you need to stop calling me or I'm going to post this. I promise you know how many niggas say, you know what, I ain't even going to call you no more. I bet you don't want your baby mama to see this. Leave me alone. Stop coming to my house. Stop knocking on my door. Niggas are really out here weird, Cap, for real. It's not just women.
So many receipts on the internet and everybody's got something. That's why she got receipts because people keep it on purpose.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game. Don't start playing in it if you don't know how to play.
Man.
That's why I said I'm sympathetic to
All
women
I'm
that go
saying
through
is-
this.
All I'm saying is Shannon Sharpe shouldn't have took the boo-boo.
He
When
shouldn't have.
She
Yeah.
said no. That's all, and then it's on text messages.
And what type of person, and this is how stupid he is, because who the hell puts it in a text message like that? And then you respond like
Dumb.
He's
But like you said, Kimmy, it goes back. Older men don't think like that. They don't think they think this is like, as long as I'm paying you, we good. But they don't know these young hoes is on the money grab. If I can extort you, they like Big U. These hoes is like Big U for real.
Because she could have told him to his face. She made sure she put it in a text message.
And worded it the way that I'm crying. Those are manipulated words.
She said, I've been crying ever since you left.
Stop.
Yes.
She said, I told you not to do it. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? And you look, and she said,
like Kimmy, like when you've ever had an argument with a nigga and you text some shit like, you really ain't have to punch me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you waiting for the nigga to respond.
I'm so tired of arguing. I feel like
but they dumb ass. They be dumb as hell, don't they?
And she said, and she told the nigga, you did it without a condom, and I told you
not all the things that she could take back to her.
Exactly.
And look what his reply was. Sorry, but can I see you later?
Wow. See,
he wasn't.
He don't know.
He admitted to it, but showed no guilt, no sympathetic. They gonna fry your ass.
Right. He
shouldn't have. This goes back to Tupac, Kobe. We all told him the same thing. You shouldn't have been doing it.
This worse than what Tupac did, and Tupac went to prison. I know he's going to prison.
Nah, facts.
This worse than Tupac. Tupac didn't even fuck old girl.
No, he didn't.
Facts.
He went to prison. He went to prison.
Facts.
So I know he about to go to prison. That's why I keep telling y'all, pay attention. This nigga going to prison. There's no way. They always start with the civil case and then end up with the motherfucking criminal case.
How did he meet her? I wonder if she was sent too.
Bro, he been messing with her.
No, they said she's an OnlyFans girl. He found her on OnlyFans.
Wow.
He been messing with her for a good 2 years.
With your little dirty self. You on OnlyFans, little nasty.
Right. So then that justification of her just wanting to be with somebody is really bullshit, because she already getting the bag. She already out here doing OnlyFans, so she's a 20-year-old on here looking for shit like this. That's exactly.
But he been making
set your ass up.
But they say, but he had her doing kinky shit though. Like
this goes back to, and I know you're gonna think this is messed up because I'm a woman and I get it, but this goes back to, you know exactly what these men want when they fly you out, when they give you money, they buy you bags. You know what you got to do on your end. And I'm not saying no is no, but at the same time, it goes back to even with Tupac. Why would you go to the hotel knowing he said, I'm up here when my niggas come over? Just you by yourself. Common sense as a woman, he thinks he think it's going down like that. Why would you go in a room and think you think your mouthpiece so slick you can talk a nigga out of 50 racks and not give nothing up?
Yep, they do. There's a lot of women
well, baby, no, ma'am. You mistaken.
They do. And you know what? Because I don't understand that either. It's so many women that you'll see that be making videos about a dude that flew her out to Miami, gave her all of this, and now she don't want to do nothing, and he trying to drop her off back at the airport. Like, what did you think your job was that he was doing all of this for you? You know, like I said, you already know what the exchange is, so you can't get mad when it's time to perform. And that's what it is. These chicks don't want to get down like that, really. They just want to get in and get out. But these niggas be like, nah, either you gonna do what you said you were gonna do, or I'm gonna drop you off.
Yep. And a lot of times, or they'll just take it.
Or they'll take it, right? Because now you put yourself where you feel obligated to.
This nigga's stupid. He said he should have went to Black Planet.
Stop.
No, for real. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think these girls, they're entitled. They feel like OnlyFans got them feeling themselves, and they feel like they just bigger than the program. Well, I guess we see now you're not bigger than the program, honey.
Yo, I can't wait till they shut OnlyFans down. Man,
me too, because that's
y'all shut Backpage down. Y'all shut Craigslist, all this shit. But y'all let me. This is a form of prostitution.
It is, and a lot of people like to go in secret and watch. So that tells you that the masses is loving this. Because you get to watch it.
Bro, and then they look at the experiment they played with y'all with OnlyFans.
Right.
They set all that shit up during COVID. and basically so y'all could take y'all clothes off.
Right, but you know what? I don't know. When OnlyFans came out, like I said before, it was supposed to be completely different. I don't know why they started allowing sex on there.
This was so y'all could take y'all clothes off.
Right.
Now, think about it.
That was
people
crazy.
can see people they never thought they could see before.
That's crazy.
I mean, Ruby Rose, that's what it was when Ruby Rose hit that and started girls started going crazy. Ruby was making 100,000 a month, going crazy. Niggas want to see a rapper. They want to see a rapper naked. Just freaky.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas want to say, imagine what Beyonce get on OnlyFans.
Ooh, boy.
Crazy.
She'll never sing a music note again.
She can make $100 million, $1 billion probably in 1 week. All she got
facts. If Ruby Rose can make 10, 20 mil, Beyonce definitely can hit a good 50.
50? She gonna make more than that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
My nigga, her subscriptions could be at motherfucking $100,000 and they gonna pay.
Yeah, niggas is gonna pay.
Them rich niggas?
Mayweather gonna pay 2 times.
Big niggas.
They like, okay, fine, it's ain't for you.
Yeah, you ain't lying, Cap, because I seen people pay $10,000 for front row tickets. Talking about this was my money.
Them Iranians and them Dubai niggas gonna go crazy for to see Beyonce. What?
Remember, she had her concert, and it started off in Dubai, and all the celebrities went out.
So imagine them rich people watching Beyonce
or Rihanna. Shit, yeah.
What? Y'all better pay attention.
I think Rihanna will make even more. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, people like Rihanna. Rihanna's pretty.
Yes, yeah. People would pay for Rihanna for sure.
This shit crazy though. This shit when they lock, I just can't wait till when they lock Shannon Sharpe up. I just want to see what he look like in that jumpsuit.
Oh my gosh! I can't it.
Is this our maybe our generation of Bill Cosby?
They about to. Well, they doing all our people like that. This is the way.
I think Puffy's our generation, Bill, because this is only text messages. Then he was drugging them. He had a whole lot of.
No, our generation, Bill Cosby was R. Kelly.
Oh my bro, Robert, why you do that?
I said we got all of them. It's a whole bunch more going out like this. And then guess what? This nigga's on video saying he like his women like he like his wage. He don't like him like he like his age. He like him like he like his wage. He on video saying that.
Nasty.
He gonna be on the other side of the interview this time.
He's
he gonna be getting interviewed because this is I can't believe he got caught up like this, honestly.
I'm not surprised. And the crazy thing about this shit, bro, this chick younger than his daughter.
Not this guy that was talking all about how well endowed he was and how he get females and how Skip was actually jealous of him and all of this shit. You know,
they told you, Cat Williams and Monique told him, leave them young and white women alone. They both told him on the interview.
Everybody knew he fucked with young white girls. Yep. They was trying to warn him.
Monique said you shouldn't be with no 30-year-old. That's too young. Stay in your age. She told him that's nothing younger than 30.
So Monique told him this.
She did. She said, I'm trying to help you.
I'm
really waiting for her to respond. I'm just waiting for her response. That's what I'm waiting for.
They knew that they was gonna get him. I want to know where Cat Williams at. I want to hear what they gonna say. They knew they was.
I told you so. I warned you. Oh shit!
You thought you was bigger than ESPN, man. I know. Ocho Cinco, you gonna run nightcap tonight?
See, but that's why I respect Stephen A. Smith because we ain't never heard of no shenanigans with him.
No, yeah, we ain't heard.
I can respect that.
Not yet. Molly ain't come out yet. She come.
He ain't did nothing to Molly.
Bro, it's gonna come out. You ain't know Stephen A. took Molly from what was her ex-husband? What was the ex-husband name? The basketball player that be on there too? The show? What was
the one he was messing with?
Yeah, what was Molly's ex-husband name? He was part of the Fab Five from Michigan.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah.
What's his name? What's the dude part of the Fab Five that be on ESPN? They used to be on ESPN. I know I just forget shit. What's the basketball player name?
Oh wait, Cap. 2010, Michelle Grundy reported Shannon Sharpe had sexually was harassing her. So I guess we do got another complaint.
I told you.
Dang, Unc.
Jalen Rose. Yeah, that's who it is. Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose was married to Molly, and Stephen A. took her from him. So don't be surprised that another 10, 15 years, we get another 5, 7 years, we get some shit on Stephen A.
Oh, I hope not. Because I really respect that man.
It always come out, man. It always do. Just like that other girl told on Skip and all the rest of them niggas. They always come out popping some shit.
I know Skip rubbing his hands right now.
Skip like I ain't the only one.
Right, I know, because remember who was it? Somebody said that the whole set is everybody's grabbing asses and they a little bit too close and comfortable around each other. So it's that type of avenue back there. So I know Skip is like, yeah, okay, you tried to act up, my nigga. Welcome back.
Facts. I guess we both in the hot seat.
Now we both ain't got a job. Then that's what Skip said. Skip said.
Captain said she filed a temporary restraining order because he forced her, threatened her life, and stalked her. These allegations led to Sharpe to take a leave of absence for his role, the NFL Today show. And later on, the restraining order was dismissed.
Oh, see? So he already had allegations like this.
Yep, from 2010.
Now, how did the restraining order get dismissed?
Money. Remember,
because the whole purpose of the restraining order to protect you.
Remember, 2010 different now. So it probably wasn't out in the publicity like that. When did, Instagram wasn't really out there like that in 2010.
Because they always like give you 60 days just by the book or something like that, or like 30 days or something.
Mm-hmm. You see, that nigga Ben had problems. He liked them young girls. So, like I said, I look at any nigga weird if you in your 50s and you want a 20-year-old. It's weird to me.
Right.
What this 20-year-old girl just was in her mama's house 2 years ago.
It's like
she's still probably living.
Yeah,
that is adorable.
I don't want nobody. I feel like.
Kat, the victim dismissed the restraining order
because she got paid.
She didn't want to go forward with a hearing or a trial.
Right. She got paid. That's basically she got paid.
Right, because she was taken care of to drive.
Yeah, basically she got paid. So he was already paying women off.
Yeah, they were painting her as as like delusional.
Yeah, she got paid. That's the script they use after they pay her.
Mm-hmm. She said no money or communications were exchanged.
That's what she said.
That's what she's supposed to say.
Yeah.
Part of the job.
Dang.
It's part of the job. Don't tell them nothing.
This is bad.
NDA after that. Nothing was exchanged. We know everything is changed. I know Shannon Sharpe brother looking at him like, what the fuck?
So remember when he left NFL Today? That's why he left for that little bit. When they said he was doing it's because of the case.
You see how they hid that from the public?
Yeah.
Y'all see how they hid it from the public? They say he lied. Let me see. Hold up. What the fuck he lied about?
It looks like Shannon's leaving ESPN till preseason. Dang.
Oh, I know they gonna blow his shit up. He trying to do the NFL draft. They about to fuck his shit up. Oh, he's done.
Oh, he's gonna lie. The draft?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, bro. See, he don't even know when to stay off air.
No.
These niggas is retarded.
Wow.
Bro, if you were supposed to take a leave of absence today. You see this shit?
You talking about Shannon?
Yeah. Huh?
You talking about Shannon?
He really up here. I know they gotta be clowning this nigga, man. Y'all better stop.
He's supposed to be stepping down from ESPN until preseason of football. He made a statement said he'll be gone.
He fired him. He's done.
Damn.
He's saying he's stepping down. He's fired. That's fine.
Yeah. He's talking about see you guys in the preseason.
Yeah. You think you see, bro? See, ESPN is owned by Disney. You're out of there.
I mean, but that's another reason why I think why would y'all fire him? Y'all do this all the time.
Why is Lil Wayne at the draft? What? Why that nigga look like he's dying on stage?
Yo, he does not look good, right?
Lil Wayne up there looks sick.
Where's the draft at?
In Green Bay. I know, okay, that's why he on stage because I see but he like every team. 1 minute is Green Bay going.
I wanna go.
All right, cool.
This one.
Wow.
I don't get it.
Her being 19, it just makes me question, like, what at your age do you have in common with a 19-year-old?
He know he could take advantage of them little girls.
Yeah, that's crazy. Started in 2023 when she was 19. So she's about 21 now.
Yeah, all right, when you come back, I'll be ready.
Oh, so remember that video of Shannon Sharpe when he went live on Instagram with that woman? That was the girl.
You said what?
I said, remember when Shannon Sharpe went live on quote unquote accident on Instagram with that girl?
That wasn't no girl.
That was the girl in the lawsuit.
Nah, that ain't her.
Yeah, it says her name is Gabriella Zuniga. She highlights September 24 incident claiming that Sharpe was reportedly heard engaging in sexual conduct, whatever, and says that it was humiliating.
Right. So that was her.
I'm hold on. I'm trying to pull up the actual where she said it because I'm reading from Yahoo News, but I'm trying to pull up the actual what she said.
They say I'm gonna be on that powder. Hey, Ocho Cinco crazy, bro. I don't know how you can sit next to a nigga after these type of allegations. Y'all weird. This nigga had.
I mean, they knew, Cap. They knew he was messing with that young girl.
Well,
like, hey, bro, you know I'm smashing a little 19. Oh, for real? Let me see. Look, yeah, look at that. Yeah, they knew.
This nigga, hey, bro, know why I couldn't be no nigga friend like that? Because if I know you fuck a 20-year-old, you'll fuck my daughter.
Facts.
And I don't want you around me. Why would I want a nigga around me? And I know you fuck little girls. So basically, you looking at my daughter like that. So that's why I said niggas better be careful bringing Shannon Sharpe around them, and you got a 20-year-old daughter. He'll smash your daughter.
Man,
He one of them niggas that come to the house like talking about he play uncle, and he ready to fuck your daughter. Nah, I don't fuck with niggas like that. I like grown women. I want my woman to own a house. That's why I know these niggas be predators. Any nigga that want to fuck a woman that don't got nothing, my nigga, a little girl, she ain't got her own crib, she ain't got her own car. You just fucking a 20-year-old girl that ain't even established in life. Then that let me know you sick.
I feel you.
That don't make no sense to me, bro. Mine gotta have it all. I like mine seasoned.
Well, Cap, okay, so Cap, she said, although I didn't participate in the broadcast talking about him with the engaged, but it was humiliating. So why was it humiliating if you wasn't in the broadcast?
If you didn't participate, because he lied and said it was her. Oh, I told you it was a nigga. I told you it was the stylist. He lied and said it was her. Repeat that again. Listen to verbiage.
She insists she did not participate in the broadcast and describes that it was humiliating.
Exactly, because he used her as his scapegoat and said he was with her. So now the whole world is thinking it's her, right?
Yeah.
So she just gave that nigga up. She just gave him up. And this explains why old girl didn't want her to do her in the boo-boo without a condom.
She's also claiming he filmed her without consent.
This explains why the old girl didn't want him to do her in the boo-boo without a condom, because he already do other in the boo-boo. Why all these niggas be ready to do it in the boo-boo? Y'all niggas don't like punani?
So if you've been with him since 2023, and then he just out of the blue and starting in November.
Who that? Whoa. She been with him since 23?
Yes, 2023 when she was 19.
No, she's only 20 now.
She said the civil case claims that their relationship, which began consensually in 2023 when she was 19, turned abusive. In the lawsuit, she alleges incidents of SA from October 2024 to January 2025. So y'all were together for a whole year and a half, and then he just started SAing you in October?
This shit crazy.
That's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's not. I guess it's not.
Talk to.
That's crazy.
I'm here with you.
Oh, yeah, no, that was it. That's what I was saying. That's crazy that y'all was together for a whole year and then he started saying you the last 3 months of y'all's relationship. That's gonna.
I don't believe it was the last months, because remember, throughout the relationship, he was making her do things that she shouldn't have been doing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In her lawsuit, she says it didn't start till October of 2024 and ended January 2025.
So within that time, he did it 100 times?
That's what they're saying. They said in her lawsuit, she said, I was 23, it was consensual. Or no, I was 19 in 2023 and it was consensual. And she said it didn't start until October of 2024. And the second incident, it looks like, was January 2025. But she said she was humiliated by the Instagram live, but that was September of 2024. So that was a month before he started essaying you, allegedly. And then they broke up January of 2025. So October, November, December, January. So basically 3 to 4 months. He was doing this over 100 times. I don't know. That sounds weird. Now the boo-boo thing, you got to answer for that, because that's going too far, bro. That's going way too far. Channel R said big industry remove people from platforms based on allegations. That is true. Virgil, that is very true. That is very true. They make you do a whole paper on it. And that's why I said, then you start to realize that people are using technology as a cripple, like a little crutch.
We about to see who the number one pick in the NFL draft, y'all. Is it gonna be Cam Ward or is it gonna be Deion Sanders' son Shador? What
He's
y'all
not
think?
going. It's not going to be Deion Sanders.
Deion
They've been
Sanders?
talking. They've been talking so much trash about that boy.
He got a lot of pull though.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Remember NFL? If they smart, they pick Shador Sanders. If they smart, they pick Shador. Come on, get a Sanders, bro. You know that's that, bro. If they don't get Shador, they crazy.
Don't the Titans get the first pick?
Yup.
Oh, okay. I think they're gonna go for the Cam. What ain't Cam up for the first round too? I mean the first pick too. Because I think it's gonna be Cam. Because they gonna need that quarterback.
Bro, they just picked fucking Cam Ward, y'all. They just picked Cam Ward. I can't believe this. Cam Ward was the number one pick. Cam Ward, y'all, number one pick in the NFL draft. God damn, I can't believe that, y'all. First pick in the NFL draft, Cam Ward. Number two, probably gonna be Travis Hunter. Number two gonna be Travis Hunter, y'all. Number two gonna be Travis Hunter.
6.1.
I can't believe that. I swear I thought Shador was gonna go number one.
Oh, what happened? How we're missing it?
They might have messed up with that. They might have messed up on that one,
I
y'all.
love watching the draft.
You said what, Cap?
I said they might have messed up on that one.
Who did they get? Cam, right?
Yeah, the first pick went Tennessee Titans pick Cam Ward.
And then the Browns. I think the Browns gonna grab Travis.
I think the Browns gonna get Shador Sanders.
You think so?
Yeah, they're gonna make Deion mad.
If they believe in Deshaun, then they'll grab Travis to make them a little duo.
Get
That's if
rid.
they trust him.
Travis about to be off the board with this pick.
They trying to come back.
Cool. What was that?
What you fixing to eat? Bread and butter.
I
That's
think it's gonna go Cam, Travis, and I think Shador's gonna be the third pick. Because the Jets need who do they got? Is it the Giants, right? Or the Jets? Which one get the third? I think it's the Giants.
The Giants number 4. That's why I wanted Travis Hunter to go.
To the Giants?
Doesn't it go Tennessee, Browns, and then the Giants are third?
I think the Giants are 4.
Well, I think the Giants is the ones that's gonna grab Shador because they need a quarterback.
If Shador go, but they just picked up the Giants just got what's the name though? They got Winston. They just got picked up Winston, Jameis Winston, and they picked up Justin Fields.
I mean, they really need a wide receiver, but I think Travis Hunter. I mean, they need Travis Hunter, but so I don't know. We're gonna see.
Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock right now. They about to get Travis Hunter because he's from Florida. They about to get the homegrown kid.
Ooh.
Jacksonville, Florida. They smart. They not dumb. This nigga's a dweeb. He got on pink. Bro, I'm telling you, he's dumb. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, bro. He's lost. He's not gonna make it, bro. He's not gonna make
it. Man, Kev, he got his own little style.
Let me see what they say.
Watch them grab Ashton. We gonna see. If they smart, they gonna grab Ashton. Ashton Hootwin. Oh, he's a running back from Boise State. I don't know his last name. Start with a J, but I don't know his last name. Oh, they grabbed Travis. Who got the second pick? The Jaguars got Travis Hunter. He's a cornerback. They grabbed him for the second pick. Now we on to the third pick. You got the New York Giants. How many minutes? They have 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock to pick. Yep, I think they picked the Sanders. They need a quarterback. Well, they need quite a few things, actually. They need a running back, too. They'll probably grab Walker, that Walker dude, if they don't grab Sanders, because they need a linebacker. And Walker, pretty cold.
Bro, they picked Travis Hunter, y'all. I can't believe that shit. If they picked Travis Hunter, they picked Travis Hunter at the number 2 pick. Number 2 pick, Travis Hunter. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. Number 2, Travis Hunter. Who you think gonna get the number 3 pick?
I think it's that Walker dude from that. What school is that? Georgia. Because they need a linebacker. He's
Bro,
really good.
If they smart, they pick Shador.
You think so?
New York, that'd be perfect for Shador.
I can see that.
New York, the bright lights, Deion Sanders' son. Oh, he better go there.
All right, let's see. The pick is in. Let's see what they choose.
This is crazy. I can't believe that, y'all.
I wonder why the Browns, what did they trade the Jaguars for that they would give up their second pick?
They got more picks in return.
Oh, they did? That's smart. Come on, who's this third pick? I need them to get Walker. I think Shador might be going to the Steelers because I saw he was going to a little training camp.
Man, if the Giants smart, they get him.
I think he trained at New Orleans and in Pittsburgh, so he going one of them places. Richmond, what is it? Richmond Steve says smart by the Browns.
Now the Browns fucked up. They should the Browns should have took Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, like, why did they trade their pick with the Jaguars?
The Browns should have got Travis Hunter. I don't know why they did that. I'm shocked they did that.
Oh, they picked Abdul Carter.
Who the hell is Abdul Carter?
He's the best. What's that position? Is it edge? Is that what it's called? Whatever position that is. He like the best one in the country.
Who he play for?
He was at Penn State.
Oh, he's Muslim.
Yeah. What is that? Defensive end? What defensive end? That's what it is?
Yeah, he nice. Yeah, he an outside line.
Yes. Dang, I kind of wanted them to get Jalen though.
Yeah, they shouldn't have got him though. They should have got a quarterback.
Yeah.
They need a quarterback, man. I don't know why they keep playing, man. They need a quarterback. They need
Hopefully
a quarterback.
the Patriots is their pick. They get 8 minutes. I hope they grab Ashton. Like, I really hope they grab Ashton. That dude is real cold.
Ashton, yeah, he nice.
Yeah, he a quick little running back.
He should have went out there in the Muslim outfit.
Cap, not the Muslim outfit.
Word is bone. He should have went out with the whole shit with the thing around the head and everything.
To the Giants.
Yeah.
People on.
Look, people saying Shannon is a great person.
Bro, I don't know. He should have turned the comments off for this show. I don't know why you leave the comments on. They should at least
the Giants are horrible. What?
He should have turned the comments off. Yeah, I thought the Giants got the Giants don't got Russell Wilson. Don't they got Justin Fields? Giants got Justin Fields. I thought the Giants got Justin Fields. I thought he went there.
Who?
The Giants. Yeah, I thought they got Jameis Winston and Justin Fields.
I think they did too. Oh no, it looked like he got transferred to the Jets.
Justin Fields at the Jets?
Yeah. They're firmly standing behind him, they said. Despite NFL draft rumors.
Damn.
Yeah, he playing for the Jets now.
So who had the Steelers?
Oh, they got Russell, remember? Russell Wilson went to the Steelers.
He said the Giants got Russell Wilson.
Nah, Russell Wilson plays for the Steelers.
So he just said the Giants got Russell Wilson.
Oh, I guess he did. Damn. Yeah, they switching these niggas like crazy. Yep. The Steelers traded him to the Giants. Damn, in just a year? No, it's only been a couple months.
He only played 1 year with the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm about to say he played 2024. That's why I was like, wait, you transferred again? I mean, got traded again?
That's crazy.
Let me look up. That money was so confident.
This nigga ain't even in the room.
Why they turn the camera on? That's stupid.
He's supposed to be there, bro. Not supposed to be at the party. I don't know why Deion did
because
that.
of his they said and he didn't know how to basically be nice with the other relationship issues with the team.
Who?
Russell Wilson. That's why the Steelers traded him, because of the relationship he had with his teammates and that his performance wasn't good. So they traded him to the Giants.
They said always that he was a bad teammate. They always said he didn't like.
Yeah,
They say he's
we've
not a
heard that
people.
from quite a few different teams, so it must be the truth.
Yeah, they always said he's not a people person.
Personality speak laughing.
Yeah, he a family person, but he don't like people.
Like, damn, the Broncos didn't want you. The Steelers don't want you. God damn.
Like he don't like people used to say that they used to try to. I remember somebody said they tried to go over his house to like for dinner or something. That nigga don't be one to have company. He don't kick it with niggas. He just like he don't want to do none of that.
Sometimes it's the best way.
He just play football. But you gotta have a builder. You know, football is like relationships, and this nigga don't
really
none of that.
Work in that dynamic if you're that type of person. You gotta give a little bit.
Yeah, it was Marshawn Lynch that said that. Remember Marshawn Lynch? Yeah, Marshawn Lynch was like, yo, this nigga's weird.
Well, he got a strong personality.
Yeah, so he was trying to kick it with the nigga, like, yo, this nigga don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, no,
he was like, yo,
be introvert. Like, I don't know.
He was like, bro, this nigga's weird, bro. Marshawn Lynch said that. He came out to the interview. He was like, bro, this nigga, yo, I called this nigga up. He didn't even tell me he was leaving. He was like, bro.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay. It looks like if Aaron Rodgers fails with his financial agreement, Russell will have to go back to the Steelers.
What you mean?
Apparently he's supposed to be the next Pittsburgh quarterback.
Oh, so they traded for him?
I guess so. So if Aaron Rodgers doesn't make good on his deal, Russell will have to go back and play for the Steelers. But it looks like that was March 11th. So I'm sure I guess he paid.
Man, Aaron Rodgers need to give it up. It's over,
for real.
Aaron Rodgers, it's over. The game is over for you. It's over.
And that's crazy because he said he joined the Steelers because they were like, their culture and their vision, but then he not getting along with them. So it's like, nigga, you're the problem.
I think Deion Sanders fucked up Shador being drafted top 5.
I told you, Kat, they was talking major shit about this boy. They was saying like he's unprofessional. The way he interviews is he doesn't like articulate himself, like he doesn't give effort. They was dragging him on ESPN.
You know what fucked him up? When Deion said he ain't going to just any team.
But what's wrong with that? Y'all let LeBron do that.
But I think that he could have been a top. I think if he wouldn't have said that, he could have been a top 2 pick. Cleveland probably would have picked him up. The Titans probably would have picked him up. But I think he scared teams away that they're gonna have an issue if they pick him up.
Right.
Oh, like you're gonna be a problem.
Yeah, like you gonna make us hold down
anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically,
scrutinizing me as a coach. Yeah, I don't got time for that.
You know, Deion gonna be walking all over the campus. I don't know who this is.
And you don't want, that's annoying hearing your daddy say, well, what I would have done, I would have ran the other play. Like, bro, shut up.
She was here before. She was saying that she back singing the song.
Oh, it's crazy. But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all.
All right, Cap.
So come on, get ready for work. Get ready for work tonight, man. Gotta get my shit together. Iron my clothes, do my little thing I do. You know what I do, wind myself down. And my daughter, she just singing like she can't stop singing. So
She's been singing since she was baby. They do the same thing that they've always done. You keep showing almost every time.
yeah, she's singing. I don't know if y'all can hear her, man. I don't know if y'all can hear her, but she doing a lot of singing. She think this a choir. Oh man. Right, Layla? Say, oh man. They should have got them a quarterback. They could have used Shador.
Are these all the agents in the room? Clapping it up because they're getting rich.